everybody, how you doing? It's Junkyard here. Well, we are back on the Junkyard, the new server. This is a sneak peek at what we're building here. Pretty much all day today. It looks like a whole bunch of the mods as well as the group of builders have been on here building away, and I am so excited to see the new server going up. Some of these buildings were built directly on the server. Some of these buildings were schematics that were brought on. But what it comes down to is we are building a world once again. Now, as far as trying to get you guys on, we can't do it just yet. We are working diligently, what it comes down to, as far as trying to get you all on here. But before we can do that, we got to get everything right. We got to get our protections in order. We got to go ahead and get all the plugins in order. We got to get everything put in place to get you guys on here so we all can play in, well, in relatively peace like we had before the mass crash that we had. And you know, fortunately we had almost 5 full months of pure pleasure of all of our company, all of our fun, and well, I want to get that again. And so with that said, we got to work well to the point where we could go ahead and get all those plugins, all those protections back in place. So until then, please everybody be patient and you're going to see what's going on. Now, as far as the downtown area, you can see here, let me go ahead and fly up. It's nighttime now, but you can see the buildings are just coming up, and which is awesome. There's some buildings that are, like I said, are getting built directly into the server, like these. Here's a museum. We have the banks. We have some of these buildings that are just getting built. They already built a statue of me, which is awesome. I myself built this building right here, which I'm actually pretty proud of. I did use creative mode. I'm not going to say that I did it manually. I did have creative mode on, and I'm in the process of putting stairways in. And my daughter actually built this building right here, which is actually pretty sweet as well. She's making an office building. She's putting some cubicles inside of it. Let me go ahead and give you a quick sneak preview of the inside of my building. Here is the entryway. I'm going to be putting some sort of desk of some sort there, and then we have the upstairs, and I got some lighting going on here, and then it goes up from here, which I have yet to complete. But it's been sort of nice, you know. I gotta say, I have just been on here just by myself, not really doing much except building and just thinking. You know, all the good and the bad, unfortunately, that has been well put on me as of late. As far as the bad, you guys already know about it, and I'm not going back into it. And for the ones that don't know about it, the end result is I got hacked. A lot of things got screwed up, but I got to put that behind us. And with that said, the next thing you can only do is get stronger and move forward. And with that is I'm not going to stop doing what I love, and that is being part of your lives, doing what I can to have fun with you guys on, well, a normal basis when I get here on the server. So with that, I am doing everything I can to do just that. Look at, they already built the JYPD again. So we got to get some Officer Faraday videos back up and going. Check this out. This is awesome. I have yet to even explore this, so this is relatively new to me. I'm not even sure what they got going on here. I know they're trying to put a prison on board besides just a, you know, holding cell. This is going to be more of an office area for Officer Faraday, but there's going to be a full-fledged prison for those individuals. Hello. He didn't see me. I'm going to walk away. For those individuals that, you know, we don't want to ban, but it's at the point where you just won't, lack of a better word, shut up. So we may end up putting you in jail. And so we got a huge prison that we're going to be building on. Also, they're building over here they got a hospital that they're in the process of building. Some sort of building over here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Again, I have the water mod on here. I'll have the link down below. But guys, you got to remember, if you don't have a strong computer, you cannot use this water mod because it will crash your computer. So be aware of that. I don't know exactly what all the dimensions of the capability of your computer you're going to need to use the water mod, but with that said, you got to make sure you read everything as far as anything and everything to be able to use this water mod. Now I mess with the transparency a little bit, so you can see there's a little bit better shadowing on it. But look at this water. I mean, the water, it looks real. It's sort of bizarre. I mean, it's scary bizarre. But as far as this goes, you know, I just wanted to put a video up, let you guys know I am excited to get this all back going. Once we have it set, we will hand out the IP. We will get you guys back on the forums. We're gonna literally have to go ahead and start with all the process of the forums all back up again. Now, one thing that I'm excited about the new forums that I went ahead and brought on board, it's a lot more private than the last ones were. If you guys weren't aware, there was a fiasco of some things that got leaked out. Fortunately, majority of the stuff got covered up pretty quickly, but I'm going to say right now, if you used a standard password on your Minecraft, as well as for anything and everything, guys, change your passwords. You want to have a password, a different password for every single entity of the internet you use. From eBay, from Steam, from USTREAM, from Facebook, from Minecraft, from any gaming server. What it comes down to is you want to have a different password. And if you don't have that, you know, like, stop this video. Go and start changing your passwords. Do not use the same password. And I say that because of some situations that occurred. But the end result is, what it comes down to is the new server, the new forums that are coming up are so awesomely strict, so awesomely protected. So I cannot get, and we cannot get hacked again. Because that's the last thing I want, is for us to deal with and go through what we did already. And so I'm excited to say that we are taking measures to make these things happen for a more protected server in the future. Because what it came down to is we thought we were protected, but we found out we weren't. And so with that said, comes, oh, here's a river. See, look at this river. This river goes for frickin' ever. So you're going to have to, when you get on here, build a boat and take this river. The river goes around the city. You need water to build a city, for life to come to play. And what's really cool about this is that's exactly what we did. We built a city around the river, and you're going to see that this river goes on forever. And just go explore it. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I'm probably going to build a boat and just take it and see where it takes me on one of these videos in the near future. But with that said, you know, we got a lot of fun things ahead for all of us, as far as the server goes, as far as the forums go, as far as my website, and it's all progress and work. As soon as everything's clear and up and going, you guys will know. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to go back and building my building, start building these roads. I'm building these grid systems and these roads so you guys can see, give you guys a good implement of where you guys can start building when we get back on the server and get it up and going. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. This is Junkyard. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love y'all. Needless to say, woohoo! Keep gaming.